Why being single is the best time to prepare for real love. Hello everybody, it's Livia here. Welcome to my channel where we dive into the world of self-love, healing from toxic relationships and embracing the incredible journey of finding real love. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of my life-changing videos. If you're already part of the community, welcome back. I'm so grateful to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about something that many people don't want to face or think about when they're in the middle of being single, why being single is actually the best time to prepare for real love. I know, it might sound counterintuitive, but stay with me here. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why being single is not a curse, but rather a powerful opportunity to heal, grow, and prepare yourself for the kind of love that's truly meant for you. 1. The importance of self-love and healing. Let's start with the basics. Self-love. I know we hear about this a lot, but what does it actually mean? When you're single, it's the perfect time to reconnect with yourself, to rediscover who you are, what you want, and what you're worth. Self-love is not just about bubble baths and face masks, although these can definitely help. It's about getting honest with yourself. It's about healing from your past, especially if you've been in toxic relationships. That's why being single is such a precious time. When you're not distracted by another person's needs, you can focus on your own. Now, let's talk about healing. If you've been through a toxic relationship, a heartbreak, or any emotional wounds, you need time to heal. Jumping into a new relationship too soon will only repeat the same cycles. You've heard me talk about this before, but it's so important to mention again. Without healing, you're bringing unresolved baggage into your next relationship, and we don't want that, do we? Being single gives you the space to truly understand and heal your wounds. So when love does come, it's with someone who matches the healed version of you, not the broken version. 2. Rediscovering yourself. Being single allows you to rediscover your passions and your purpose. When you're in a relationship, it's easy to lose sight of who you are outside of the relationship. You may have stopped doing things you once loved because you were prioritizing your partner's needs. But now, while you're single, you can engage with those hobbies, passions, and interests. Think about it. What did you love to do when you were younger? What brought you joy before the world told you who you should be? This is your time to reconnect with those parts of yourself. Maybe you always wanted to learn an instrument, write a book, or travel to a certain place. Guess what? There's no better time than now. You don't have to wait for someone else to complete you. You are already complete, and you have the power to create the life you want. And while you're exploring these passions, something magical might happen. You begin to attract the energy you want in your life. When you're aligned with your true self, you'll naturally draw in the kind of partner who matches that energy. 3. Building your emotional foundation. Now, let's dive into something that doesn't get talked about enough. Emotional maturity. One of the biggest benefits of being single is that you can focus on developing emotional intelligence. When we're single, we're not constantly being triggered by someone else's behaviour. This gives us the opportunity to really focus on understanding and managing our emotions. Take time to reflect on how you respond to different situations. Do you get defensive when you feel criticised? Do you shut down when things get tough? Being single gives you the chance to work on these patterns, so when you do meet someone, you're not bringing emotional reactivity into the relationship. You see, real love requires emotional maturity. It's not about finding someone to fix you or make you happy. It's about two people coming together who have done the work to be whole on their own. When you're single, you have the time and space to do just that. Part 4. Clarifying your relationship. Being single also allows you to get clear on what you really want in a relationship. When you're constantly in relationships or dating, it's easy to get caught up in the idea of what you think you should want. But when you're single, you can really sit with yourself and ask, what is it that I truly want from a partnership? Take time to think about your values. Do you want someone who shares your spiritual beliefs, your career aspirations, or your family values? Maybe you've never given these things much thought because you were focused on being in a relationship. But now you have the space to really hone in on what matters most to you. Once you know what you truly desire, you'll stop settling for anything less. You'll have a much clearer understanding of the kind of love you're seeking, and you won't waste time on relationships that aren't aligned with your goals. 5. Preparing for the right love. So here's the secret. Being single is not just about waiting for love to come to you. It's about preparing for it. Real love doesn't just fall from the sky. You have to be the person who is ready for it. And when you've done the inner work, healing, rediscovering yourself, developing emotional maturity, and clarifying your relationship goals, you're ready to attract the kind of love you deserve. And when that love comes, it will be different from anything you've experienced before. It won't be a relationship that fills the void, but a partnership that adds to the richness of your life. You'll be two people, both whole and complete, coming together to create something beautiful. So while you're single, embrace this time as an opportunity to grow and prepare. The universe is always working behind the scenes, and when you're ready, the right person will show up at the perfect time. Trust in that process. I hope this video has inspired you to embrace your singlehood as a time for growth, healing, and preparation. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who might need to hear this message, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about your using this time to prepare for real love. If you would rather speak to me, as usual, you can reach me at the link below. Remember, you are worthy of love and the best is yet to come. Until next time, take care of your beautiful soul and I'll see you in the next video.